How you going? This is Marcus from the Australian band Star Crazy, and when we're not making sweet, sweet music, we're listening to Robert and Kevin on the InObscuria podcast. It rocks, man. Check it out!
InObscuria!
Welcome back, my friends, to the InObscuria podcast, a podcast where we exhume obscure rock and punk and metal, and we put them in one of three categories: the lost, the forgotten, or the should-have-beens. I am Kevin Williams, and that over there is the mood-setting man himself, Mr. Robert Harrison.
Is it set? Is the mood set?
This place looks amazing.
Very moody today.
It's even moodier than last week.
It's getting there. I have my desk up and running. The record player is now downstairs. The albums are now downstairs.
Yeah, we are set.
You got to organize them. Got to, have the display of the albums, make it look cool.
Yeah, got to get a little speakerage over there.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
That's technology. I'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But everything else is looking really good. We got purple lights today. This is getting funky lights in here.
Yeah. The lamps are now purple.
That's very nice.
Dio's bed has now got a purple light on it too.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
Star bed.
Yeah, star bed. Star dog, star bed.
Star dog champion. Mother love bone. Drink.
Yes. R.I.P. Andrew.
Now, what are you having here?
Cold beer because I'm bleeding from the dog fight right before the show started.
Well, he's looking all innocent and sweet right now.
Now he's all tired because I had to wear him out. That's behind the scenes. Is before the episode is recorded, I have to wrestle with the dog to get him all worked up and wear him out so that we can have some peace and quiet while we record. Because you've heard other episodes where he's interrupting constantly. What is that? I was just sitting there and you were all quiet. What are you doing?
Run it, James Deal.
So he's tired and he bit me on the arm. So he's satisfied.
Bastard.
Oh, shit.
No, he's just like, I'm all tuckered up.
He fights dirty. It's hard when your dog is street smart, knows how to bite you, even though you've got good reflexes.
Well, cheers to you for your
sir.
blood spilled for the podcast.
Suffering for my art.
You have a nice Miller Lite. Yeah. I have.
What do you have?
I have a nice mushroom coffee.
That nasty ass.
Ew!
A little dirt.
Ass water.
I like it.
Ass squeezins.
That's quality dirt.
Yuck.
Yum.
Ugh, hippie.
So what's going on, man? What happened since last week? What do the people need to know?
Not much. We went for a 2-mile walk today. A friend of mine came over this morning. She's hanging out and she's like, let's go for a walk. It's nice weather outside. It's still cool. I'm like, yeah. And I'm thinking, let's just go around the block or something like that. And Dio and I normally go for like a half-mile walk every night. Not too much. And we just walked and walked. We were talking and took a left, took a right, went through the downtown, went by the brewery, came back through the neighborhood, just had a good talk and looked at his tracker like, damn it, you made me walk 2 miles. I didn't even realize it. So when you got good company, time just flies.
Yeah. I know people that run, 8 miles a day.
Yeah, they're idiots.
This is crazy.
Just blithering idiots.
Not
for
me.
That. No. I'm not Mr. Athlete. You know that. So walking 2 miles for me, I'm going to feel that tomorrow.
Yeah, you got your steps in.
Yeah, he got his steps. Everybody got their steps.
So I went to a concert Saturday night by myself.
Did you?
I did. I saw The Midnight.
Yeah, how was that?
It was really, really cool.
Sorry I couldn't be there. I had other obligations.
Yeah, no, I know. I tried to convince my wife. She was not having it. She's like, I am too comfortable. I am not leaving the house.
You got to ask her, most people these days, our age especially, you have to ask them by 10 o'clock in the morning so they can
I asked her the night before.
Oh, so
she told me the night before, like, nope, I'm not doing anything
already
this weekend.
Comfortable 24 hours in advance.
Exactly. She's like, I know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow night.
Yeah.
She's like, do you have seats? I said, oh, no, this is a general admission kind of place.
Strike against you there.
Nope, not standing.
Yeah.
So I went by myself to see The Midnight, and if you don't remember, we played The Midnight one time on the show. We had an April 1st episode where we played different genres that maybe we don't usually go into, and they're sort of a synthwave kind of band, but they do a little more rock into their synthwave, and it was just super cool. They had, let me see, 1, 2, I'm thinking back to the stage show here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 keyboards on stage.
Oh, keyboard players or keyboards?
Well, keyboard players, they had officially 2, and then the bass player, sometimes he wouldn't play bass. He'd put his bass down and he played Moog.
Oh.
And then they had a guitarist who did nothing but guitar, and you would have been very happy. He was wearing a shirt, and I'm like, that is a Final Cut t-shirt.
Ooh, that's obscure.
He had the whole album cover on his shirt, and when you're wearing a black shirt and you just have those little sparse little... whatever.
I'm looking at the album. It's right over there on the cabinet.
Whatever they are, the General's badges or whatever they are. Yeah. I was like, oh, shit, he's got on the Pink Floyd shirt. That's pretty cool. And then they had 2 keyboards set up in front of the drummer who plays electric drums. Mm-hmm. But they play electric drums because they like those sounds. They have those retro 80s sounds.
Very different. You're in a synth band.
Right.
Electric drums are perfectly
and the drums are meant to be like... And he did a lot of that. And it was awesome. Oh. And they had a full stage thing behind them, but they had 2 keyboards in front of the drummer that the guitarist, singer, and the guitarist would sometime walk over to. Mm-hmm. So everybody in the band played keyboards at one point in time on stage. And then the girl in the back who was playing keyboards, she would come out every once in a while with this huge... She was little. Yeah. She'd come out with this huge-ass keytar and just rip the leads.
Swing.
And everybody would go crazy. They loved when the keytar came out, just like we used to.
We proved that 25 years ago.
Yeah.
When that was unheard of for a rock band to have a keytar in it. That was the kiss of death. And we rocked that out. Brandon would come out.
I mean, Brandon's so damn good.
Nuts. Yeah, people would go nuts when he came out from behind the keyboards with that thing.
Yep. Same thing with this girl. She'd walk out and just everybody would go nuts. And it was a really good show.
Where was the show?
It was at the Eastern.
Oh, damn it. That is a great venue.
It's a great venue.
And I love that.
And I had never been up in the balcony, but the balcony is standing. Did you know that?
No, there's no seats up there?
I don't know if there's no seats, but everybody was standing, and it looks like they have bar height kind of rails and tables up there. So I think they mean for you to stand.
It's easier to lean when it's bar height.
Yeah.
Like the Tabernacle, the bar is really low. You feel like you're going to fall over.
Yeah, totally. So there was nobody sitting there. I think the thing was sold out. Yeah. It was awesome. And it was mostly people probably 30s, 40s, I'm thinking. Okay. Maybe even 20-something.
So an older crowd?
Yeah. I was the old dude for sure. Some guy was talking to me before the show, and he was like, "Yeah, I love this music." Like, I don't think anybody knows about this band, but apparently there are people that know about this band because it looks like it's sold out.
He expected like a meet and greet before the show or something.
I think he thought he was, in on a little niche band or something.
Everybody that's into music thinks that at some point. Like, oh, I discovered them. They owe their fame to me.
Yeah, he was probably low 30s, and he was talking to me, and he was trying to explain why he likes the sounds. I'm like, I know why you like the sounds. I'm actually old, and I grew up in the 80s, and this is how it sounded.
That's why
what you like is the 80s sound.
Because the best decade ever, that in the 90s.
Yeah, I agree.
That's where all the music derived from. Everything's a derivative of 80s and 90s these days.
But it was a really cool show. I wish you could have gone.
Keep the calendar open for the next time they come around.
All right.
Because if they're selling or close to selling out the Eastern, they'll be back.
Oh, well, he said something that was really cool. He said, because I thought they were from L.A., and they were originally. When they formed 10 years ago, they were from L.A. He said, we just put out a new album, and I wrote it about 3 miles from here at my house. So he lives in Atlanta now.
Well, give him a call. Invite him over.
I think he's touring right now.
What you doing tonight?
Yeah, so he said, the last album was written in Atlanta. He said, I actually started in Atlanta, moved to L.A. to put the whole thing together, moved to New York, and now he's back in Atlanta.
Must be nice. No big ties to keep in one place. Just pick up and go.
He said he did. I mean, he was like a real down-to-earth dude. He's like, I got married when I was in L.A., and my wife and I now live in Atlanta together. And he's like, after the show, I'm going to just go home, sleep in my own bed. It's going to be awesome.
For this one night. Yeah. The rest of the tour, nope, you got a bus. Here's Motel 6.
All right, so anything else with you? No, nothing. You've got something coming up, though, right? You've got a showing or something?
Well, Saturday, fingers crossed, we've got a parade with the pirate ship's going to be in there. So the Funk Pirates will be in a parade. I've got the Georgia Trust for Historic Preservation, the tour of homes that I got an email, and they said they sold 400 tickets.
So 400 people will be walking through your house, potentially.
I don't know if not all at the same time. They kind of spread it out over about 4 hours. So there will be hundreds of people coming through my home on Sunday. And then I'm also supposed to be working on the race car this weekend with my friends. They'd scheduled an entire weekend of, hey, let's all work on the car this weekend.
At your house?
No, at my friend's house down the street. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll be there. No. Oops.
Whoops.
Yeah, so
Well, remember you went and picked it up?
Yeah, I
So
did.
You've done
and
a
I
lot.
drove to pick up the engines, and I will be buying them lunch. So I'm more the
You'll be fine.
financier at this point, but I do want to get my hands dirty on it.
So how will this thing go off? You'll just open the doors, people will just walk around, look at your house, and then...
And it's for most people that don't normally have tours in their personal home, very private. This is your space, your home. It can be weird. People constantly
Underwear
ask me,
drawer.
what's it like having all these strangers in your home? And I'm like, well, I have to keep it clean.
Right.
Keep the dog in the basement, or he stays in my room. And so, yeah, there are certain things you have to be okay with. It's been 10 years of giving people tours. So to me, I'm desensitized to it, but it's still fun. I still get to tell all the stories. And when it stops being fun, I'll stop giving tours.
So is the studio part of the tour?
I don't know. Now
decided?
It's pretty close. That I would. It's never been in the past, but I'm kind of thinking about it now. I may put Dio somewhere else. He's not usually welcome for these events.
Yeah, he might go a little nuts.
Yeah, but yeah, I think the studio is now up to the level of the rest of the home. So we may have to add this to the tour.
Nice.
A little free publicity.
Nice. Well, after you show off your orange shag carpet, go listen to Pot of Thunder, Cobras and Fire, Growing Up Rock, Slamfest Podcast, Decibel Geek, Sean Geek and Fast Fret Podcast, A to Z Radio, Metal Up Your Podcast, The Hustle, Disciples of the Watch, Podcast Rock City, State of Amorica, Rock Strikes 10, Potter Than Hell, The Kiss Room, Ages of Rock, and The Podcast Will Rock, Big Al's Rockin' Podcast, Regarding the Elder, and Doom.
Don't.
Forget Monty.
Hey, this is Monty Colvin from Galactic Cowboys and Monty's Rockcast, and you are listening to the amazing InObscuria podcast. Rock on!
Monty's Rockcast. Come visit us InObscuria.com. Like us, share us, Facebook, X, Instagram. All right, now last week, Robert, you made a statement. I'm not going to play it again. We're not going to get in the time machine.
How am I supposed to remember what I said?
I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
So last week you made a statement about the abundance of legacy acts touring and releasing new material this year. And you also made a statement, or actually you asked a question, where are all of the new bands? Mm-hmm. And you made a statement, new bands getting gear. Get with it.
Get off your ass, I think is what I said.
Yeah, get with it. And so this comment stuck with me. And the longer I thought about it, the more troubled I was.
As usual.
Yeah. So I got here tonight. Sorry I'm late, for one, but I got here a little earlier, but I was at the church next door.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I just...
Well, I gave you a key, so you might as well use it.
Well, it was open. I thought I should just seek counsel about this worrisome problem about the state of rock and roll.
Was Pastor Matt there?
No. No, I walked into the church, and there was a visiting pastor.
Oh, Reverend Eugene?
It was.
Oh, I love Reverend Eugene.
It was Reverend Eugene Williams.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
He had a whole congregation of nothing but women.
Hell yes, Reverend.
And I told him my concerns about the current state of rock and roll, and he set me on the path of the righteous.
Did he still have his little dashboard Jesus?
He did. He did. He puts it up on the pulpit.
The pulpit, yeah.
So what I did was I recorded his remarks because I wanted you to be inspired as well. And
it was like a revival over there.
It was. Yeah.
They're normally just there on Sundays, but I saw some cars in the parking lot, so I figured there must be something going on.
Yeah, so I'm going to play this off of my phone. It's not going to sound great, but I want to share it with you. So, Brother Harrison, are you ready to testify?
Brother Kevin, yes, bring it on. Lay it on me.
From the First Church of Rock and Roll.
Amen.
Here is Reverend Eugene Williams.
Brothers and sisters,
Amen.
This young man right here says rock and roll is dead.
No.
He says there's no gas left in the engine. He says the pole is bone dry.
No.
The cup is empty.
Empty.
And the beautiful, big bone, thick sister has sung her final note.
Oh, Lord.
Big leg woman in a short miniskirt. Good Lord. I say, this is not true.
Yes.
Are you with me?
No, it's not.
Yes.
You were lying.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I said, can you hear me?
Yes.
Amen.
I'm here today to testify. It's time for a revival.
Amen.
Rock and roll has not been reduced to rubble. In fact, It's been reactivated,
Activated.
recalculated,
Yes.
retrofitted, and reconstituted. It may be repackaged, but the revolution is real and ready for reaction. Can you dig it?
I dig it.
Do you hear it?
I hear it. Yes.
So get in that studio and give the people another rousing rendition of the retro, relapse, regurgitated revival, revised, and revitalized. Amen.
Amen.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Now get the hell out of my church with your punk ass.
Woo-hoo. Yeah,
I should have kept going on that one, but
Yeah, Dio's got the spirit. You got
Man.
the spirit. Yeah.
are you with me?
Yes.
He set me right. He set me straight. I am so glad that I stopped by early because now
I should
I
have given
know.
you a 20 for the offering plate.
Oh well,
I love offering.
I put a Pop-Tart in there.
That's love. That is love.
Ooh, man. So if you didn't catch that, we're going to do episode 332, the retro relapse regurgitated revival. Revitalized. So let's go ahead and get this thing further blessed by the diabolical duo and get this thing going tonight.
I am Captain
Content.
and this is my faithful companion.
Mighty K.
Say hello.
I was a little late. I was in a rush. The show, I am always way better at it than those two. They used to be perfect at it in the beginning, but not anymore. And I wanna slap them for it. Oh my God, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I'm a little off because holy shit. But anyway, I'm on my way home. I'm not working today. There was something I was going to say, but I forgot. Something, I don't know. What the fuck? I'm keeping it. But anyway, all right, bye. No pedestrians today. All pedestrians are safe and sound. They don't know it, but they're safe.
I couldn't tell if she was on her meds or off her meds.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Either way.
I think she didn't hear Reverend Eugene Williams, so she didn't get the inspiration.
She was a little combobulated.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're going to move forward.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
We're just going to keep going. We're going to kick it old school with the new school today. Retro classic hard rock sounds played by younger bands. So we're going to answer the question that you asked last week.
Where have all the young bands
Where have
gone?
all the bands gone? So this movement, we know it as Nawalker. It's the new wave of classic rock. There's a whole generation removed from conventional radio, as we grew up with. The classic rock bands that we grew up with, that's not how they discover them anymore. That's how we discovered them. But they catch things on YouTube or they...
Video games, movies.
Whatever it is. But they're hearing them in different ways. And it is still resonating with a lot of folks because there's a bunch of new bands out there that are playing what sounds like classic rock to me. And that's what we're going to focus on. We're getting some kick-ass blues-based rock and roll tonight. Now, they're putting their own spin on it. Obviously, it's a newer generation. But, we've played bands. We talked about bands like Larkin Poe, Rival Sons, Tuck Smith, Jailer, The Struts, Tyler Bryant, The Shakedown, Greta Van Fleet.
Yada, yada.
Yeah, lots of new ones have entered the scene this year. So I'm going to focus on bands that are pretty much formed in the 20s.
The 20s.
And have since put out content. So that's what we're going to focus on today. So let's get this going. We're going to kick it off with a band that was formed 2 years ago in London. It's a 4-piece with a singer named Apostolos and a drummer named Thanos.
What the hell you say?
Wow.
I mean, come on.
Greek revival.
I don't know. The name of the band is LEADFEATHER.
Nice.
Love
it. Okay, points. They're already starting off in the positive.
One word.
Yeah,
LEADFEATHER. Love it. So far, they only have an EP out, which they recorded live in the studio and released last year. The common denominator tonight, it just warms my heart, is that...
The cockles?
The cockles. Yes, the cockles.
Heart cockles.
Heart and cockles. Both warm right now. Because all of these bands tonight, every single one of them, they record analog.
Ooh.
They kick it old school. They play old school sounding songs and write old school sounding songs, and they record it
So
analog
I'm
with
positive thinking that I'm not going to have to bitch and gripe about the guitar sounds.
You are
sounding
not. You're not going to
digital.
hear a single
Good.
digital guitar. You're not going to hear
Good.
anything digital
Hate it.
tonight. They record to tape. They record live. Most of these bands record live. Oh, I love it.
Good old days.
It's a good old
Good
days.
old days.
Damn it, the tape broke. The tape's out.
Sitting in the Florida sun, so you get like.
So this band have played several dates at the Camden Underworld, which is a happening venue in London right now, and it's kind of where the rock scene's happening. So, we're giving some clicks there. And they've opened...
That would be Beatnik. The Beatnik scene from 1958.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I like it. They've opened for a Nawabum band. They've opened for Tigers of Pantane.
Oh, yes.
Because they're still out there, still doing it. That's pretty cool. And they'll be supporting another emerging band called AK and the Red Kites. We may hear from them later. They have a show with them in May. So if you're in London in May, you like this band, and perhaps you like another band that we're going to play later, go to the historic Cart and Horses Pub, which is the pub where Iron Maiden got their start.
Really?
Yeah.
Historic for many reasons.
Yes.
It's probably like 300 years old, too.
It probably is.
The pub's over there.
And I bet the beer is amazing.
Like thick Guinness, you got to eat with a spoon.
Yum. Sounds good to me. So let's play from their only EP that they have out. Here's a little Leadfeather from Roll the Dice. It came out last year. I'm going to play the song called Shoot for the Stars.
Crazy.
Brand new stuff.
That was dangerously close to making me break out in like just a tiny beat of sweat.
Yeah.
Because it was
I saw
very
you kind of dancing in your seat over there.
very close to swampy, but not quite. But it was. There might be something on that EP that
There
can
just
be a little
might.
more swampy. But the main riff was very Jack White. There's nothing wrong with that. But then that
Maybe even Black Keys.
Black Keys, either one, they both start off with a really solid riff and then just build on it. And then the guitar lead,
Two retro acts.
yeah,
in their
retro
own.
acts, exactly. And then the guitar lead was straight out of 1971.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, that sound.
If I didn't know better, if I just turned this on when that was playing, I would think we're doing one of our proto metal episodes.
Or they had sampled something from the 70s.
acid rock.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, so good, man. So good. They only formed 2 years ago. These are young dudes.
Like 20s, early 20s.
Yeah, awesome.
Bastards.
So cool. So let's go into another one. This is a band who I was introduced through Facebook. I'm wondering if you've heard of them as well. They kind of have Facebook stalking skills that worked on me, and I think it's worked on a lot of people.
They know the algorithm.
They know the algorithm. They know something. They may record analog, but they know how to work digital.
Yeah.
Because they have over 90 million views across their socials.
They don't need a record company then.
Yeah. And the name of the band is The Band Feel. Have you seen that?
They nailed me too.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You can't get away from this
They know
band.
my algorithm.
So it's a St. Louis band formed in 2021. They lean heavy into the Black Crowes.
Which I still think that's last year.
Yeah, it seems like it, but no.
Time has no meaning anymore.
No. So they lean heavy into the Black Crowes, Zeppelin, and Humble Pie as their influences. Okay, now you can include the Black Crowes, who were at one time a retro band. And now they're just part of the...
Also hard to say that they are a retro band.
They're just part of the classic rock and roll now.
They're an influencer.
And they put out an album this year, which is kick-ass. It's a really good album.
And I never appreciated Humble Pie until we started doing this podcast. And then
a lot of people don't.
A few videos popped up and like, damn, those guys were heavy live. And once again, just like everybody else, their recordings weren't, but the live acts, oh my God, they beat the shit out of everything. So yeah, another band I currently appreciate.
So the band Feel, I checked their stuff out after being bombarded, and they recorded 2 EPs with Paul Moak in Nashville at his Smokestack studio where everything is done analog. So just like the first band, everything's analog. And just a side note, the reason I bring up Paul Moak is he's a frequent guest on a podcast that I mention every week, Metal Up Your Podcast. It's a Metallica podcast, and Paul Moak sometimes will guest on it.
How'd they score that?
Well, he's buddies with the 2 guys that are on that podcast. They're musicians. He's a musician and producer.
We need to make some friends like that.
And then also, I saw him play live a couple of years ago. I didn't realize it was him until Ann Wilson said, and our musical director, Paul Moak. And I'm like, hey, that's the guy I listened to on the Metallica podcast.
That's what he looks like.
Yeah, that's what he looks like. He's got dreads. Okay, cool. Yeah, he is the band leader for Heart now.
Okay.
He's the guitarist, and he plays mandolin and all sorts of stuff. But cool dude. Anyway, back to this band. The band Feel, they love the Crowes. They've actually opened for the Crowes, and they were just on the Creed cruise, which just wrapped up. I don't know. The Creed has a cruise.
Creed cruise.
Yes, it's called the Summer 99 or something like that.
Please tell me they get the dude from The Office to make an appearance.
There's my girl. Noticed you handing out some shekels. How would one get on that train?
That was per diem for Philadelphia.
Ugh, that town smells like cheesesteaks.
That town is full of history.
Andrea is the office bitch. You'll get used to her. Creed. I'm not offended by homosexuality. In the 60s, I made love to many, many women, often outdoors, in the mud and the rain. And it's possible a man slipped in. Would be no way of knowing. Hey, why don't you tell Stanley that I have asthma? Because I don't. If it gets out, they won't let me scuba. If I can't scuba, then what's this all been about? What am I working toward?
Creed?
Yes, sir.
Everything okay?
Everything's cool, dude. That is Northern Lights Cannabis Indica.
No. It's marijuana. Listen, I may have inside information that someone is hiding drugs in this very office.
Just pretend like we're talking until the cops leave.
That would be awesome.
That would be freaking awesome.
Yeah, or at least have a shirt with.
But just ladies and gentlemen, Creed. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, they have a Creed cruise, and for some reason, Creed not only has a bunch of 90s, 2000s bands, but they have a lot of these new Walker bands. And they took the band field. They're literally just getting off the boat as we're recording this, and they're also touring the States, opening for Daughtry and Blackberry Smoke.
Opening for
Blackberry Smoke.
Because Blackberry Smoke's a headliner.
That's right. That's right. Most recently, I saw a post from Eddie Trunk saying how much he loves and endorses this band. So Eddie's caught on to the whole Walker thing, and he's starting to support it as well.
Because there's only so much you can talk about the old
UFO.
stuff. Yeah, the three bands that he likes to talk about.
His UFO radio show.
Yeah, that's basically it.
So let's hear this band that has, come into our Facebook realm. And I don't know, I haven't seen them on Instagram. Mainly it's Facebook. But yes, they've definitely infected Facebook, and it's worked for them. So that's great. Let's play something from Into the Sun. This EP came out last year. This is a song called Icarus.
Definitely a little more Black Keys on that one from the vocals. But other than that, I didn't have any specific. It was just generally good rock music.
If you would have told me that came out in 1974, I'd believe you.
Yeah, that didn't have any markers that showed that it was a new band.
Not at all. And the drums sound really good. kind of up front. I love the big, thick bottom kind of sound to those drums. I don't know that I like them as much as I like the first band.
Yeah.
But I think they're really good. They haven't put out a full length yet. They've done a couple EPs. So
really, all the stuff they've been they've been busy
singles and EPs
marketing. But yeah, they need to get in the recorder.
But that's
in the recorder
in the
recording studio.
Get in the recorder.
Get in that recorder thing. Make some noise.
Yeah, I think they need to put out a full length at this point, and I think they're going to go over really well with Blackberry Smoke.
Oh God, yeah,
it's a good opening band. They have a little bit of Southern charm.
They can twang it up a little bit.
I mean, they're from St. Louis, but they can still slide
maybe
into it.
South St. Louis.
In the South Side.
Yeah, South Side.
But yeah, I dig that band. I think they're cool. Can't wait to see where they go. Okay, so let's hear from the ladies. We haven't had a lady yet, so let's get a lady on next. And I discovered this next band as a suggestion when I was looking up the new Thunder Mother live album. Yes, they have a brand new album out that's live, and I ordered the vinyl. I'm anxiously awaiting it. But I was looking up to see if I could download it, and I could, but I didn't want to pay for it again, so I'll just wait. But as I was looking up the new Thunder Mother live album, I found this. So this is a very new discovery, I thought. And then I sent it to the chairman. I said, "Hey, have you heard this band?" He goes, "I sent that to you last year."
Now you know how I feel. It's exactly how I feel. Every freaking time I send you a band. Oh, yeah, we played them last week.
Oh, that one you sent me this week? Yeah, we played them years ago.
We did?
Yeah, Shooting Star. Yeah. Yes, we did.
Keep going. Whatever. Keep going. Just talk.
Okay. Jesus. Well, I got the same treatment. He's like, yes, I told you about them.
Dumbass.
So anyway, this band is called Time Rift. And they feature Domino Monet on vocals.
Whoa.
Domino Monet.
And on the main stage, they got Domino Monet.
Yes, Justin K on guitar.
That does sound
bass.
like an Austin Powers name. Alana Vagina.
Yes, Alana Vagina. And Tarika Catwood on drums. So 2 women in this band. One dude on guitar and bass. He plays both. He's that good.
I was going to say, if he's that's the reason he's in the band. He's probably playing with a third appendage.
Oh, Robert, you're a sexist pig.
Now you're gonna like this. They describe this music as riffs to rev your Camaro to.
Oh God! Oh come on! They're tugging at my heartstrings.
Yeah,
they know me well.
They are a mixture of 70s classic rock and Nawabum. Got a little bit of that new wave. So their influences they list: Motorhead, MC5, Thin Lizzy, and early Scorpions. 70s stuff.
Early Scorpions. Yeah, I like that they specified early Scorpions.
And, once it got to the 80s, that's not us.
No.
So they are also very committed to analog and a minimalist aesthetic, and they record live to capture the swagger that they feel is missing from modern, overproduced rock today.
Here endeth the lesson.
Yes.
Very good.
Bravo.
Very well said, young band.
Bravo.
Very well said.
Bravo.
They are signed to a German label called Dying Victims Productions, which has exposed them to playing with classic Nawabum bands as well as Nawatham bands, so new wave of traditional heavy metal bands, but they're more classic rock to me. But they've also opened for Tigers of Pantang. They played with Riot. They played with a band called Stainless, who the chairman introduced me to, and a band called Iron Angel, who the chairman introduced me to. They have not made appearances yet, but they might.
Well, you got to stack the deck.
Yeah, we've got time.
There's next week.
And not only did the chairman say that he sent it to me, but apparently he sent this band to you.
Uh-oh.
And what he said, you knew I was going to get you. And what he said was,
check my messages.
He said, well, it was last year.
Oh.
And what he said was that you made a reference on an episode last year, but you got the name of the band wrong. You called them what the album title was. So you mentioned a band, In Flight. Well, that's the name of the album.
No, I was talking about the band. This is a completely different band. You're wrong.
I'm just telling you what the chairman said.
No,
He said you called them by the album name, but you were actually referencing this band, Time Rift. So you actually are going to know this band, apparently.
It was close, is what you're saying.
Yes.
I had
you read the line.
50-50, yeah. I just didn't know what I was reading.
So let's hear Time Rift from the album In Flight. This is the song Coyote Queen.
Oh,
Basically, what that says to me is you've taken the casserole out of the oven and you put a toothpick in it and it didn't come out clean. So you need to put it back in the oven for about 10 more minutes at 350 because that song's not quite done yet.
Hated it.
I think it needs some more leads the second half of the song because that rhythm guitar got a little old.
Yeah.
Or some keys or something like that over the top of that because the da 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 all through the entire song.
Definitely had a swagger to it.
Yeah, it did. And I'm not saying it's a bad song. I'm just saying there's room for some
more
finishing touches on that song.
Okay.
So they're young, I think.
3-piece. So I don't think I mentioned this is a band, a trio from Portland, Oregon. And Portland has a scene going on right now. There's a bunch of bands coming out of Portland, Oregon right now. And this is one of them.
Meth and heroin scene in addition to that
perhaps
scene.
Well, I was going to mention the lead as well because while I love the guy's bass playing and the guitar riff was great, when it came time to the lead I'm like either he's really stoned or he's on lewds.
Oh wow, good night, board.
Because it
wasn't much. It was sparse.
It wasn't bombastic.
No, it was sparse, and that's what I was getting at too. You had a brief guitar.
He could have added a harmony to it.
Yeah. But there was a brief guitar harmony for like 2
I didn't
notes.
Hear it. I didn't catch it.
It was only like 2 notes, and I wanted more. So that left me wanting more. Not necessarily more songs, but more from that song.
Well, especially if your influences are Thin Lizzy and early Scorpions, you need a little more oomph to your
3
leads.
guitar tracks at the same time, soloing. 3 guitars soloing over each other.
Yeah. But I think they're good.
Yeah.
I ordered the vinyl, so I dig this.
They're going to be fine.
Early in their career, so. Well, they did form in 2014, so I guess I should say that. They've been around for a while, but the actual power trio has only been around since 2023.
This version, yeah.
So 2023 is
we'll say that it's still new.
Yeah, so I'm going to say they're new. All right, so let's get on to a band that I mentioned to you last year, but I never played for you. This is a band that features a former guest or have featured a former guest of the show, although in a slightly different capacity. So this is a heavy blues rock band formed by 2 former members of a Billboard charting blues band called Georgia 20. GA20 is how they put it on, but
that's a highway.
I'm assuming that's a highway, but it's
north,
a blues
north of
band.
Atlanta.
It's like a total blues band, like traditional blues. Okay. And these guys branched off and they formed this band called Canyon Lights, and they use a bass player to tour with them. So it's just a drummer and a guitarist, and they are the band, but when they tour, they need a bass player. So in the past, last year, I mentioned that one Heather Gillis was their touring bassist, and we know her as Wolf Twin.
Oh.
Yeah, so she was touring with them last year.
I thought that name sounded familiar.
And you can go check out some videos, and she's on it, and they did this whole power trio thing. They sound great. But I noticed that they're playing shows this year. It looks like Heather's not with them right now.
Okay.
So, she's a hired gun. She's a bass player. She's played for Butch Trucks, and, she told us that that's what she did when she wasn't doing the Wolf Twin thing. I think she's focusing on Wolf Twin. She's released 2 more singles this year, so maybe we're going to get that full album from her soon.
We will be talking about that.
Yes, we will. So this band is heavily influenced by the power trio energy of the 70s, and they specifically cite Mountain as a main influence, the James Gang, and Thin Lizzy. So here's another Thin Lizzy.
Did you see the clip of Zakk Wylde doing Mississippi Queen?
No, I haven't seen that.
It was like in 1993. Looks like he was on a trailer out in front of a store, like a flatbed.
Was that with Pride and Glory?
I don't know. It just said Zakk Wylde played, and he just ripping it to shreds.
I'm sure. So this band, Canyon Lights, they released their full-length debut last year, and they will be touring Europe throughout the month of May and the U.S. in June and July. So if you like this, go check them out. Again, I don't believe Heather's going to be with them, or at least she's not currently with them. Maybe she'll be with them in June and July. But they've also played shows with the band Feel, who we just played a bit ago. So let's check out Canyon Lights. I got this single last year. The name of the single is Seventh Son. The B-side is a song called Breathe Easy, and that's what we're going to play.
Hoping I got nothing left.
Well, this is probably the few times we get to say that kind of sounded like old ZZ Top and old Joe Walsh.
I was going to say James Gang.
James Gang, yeah.
Totally.
That's
one of their influences.
That's one of the more unique songs we've played in a while, even though it's very traditional blues rock. But by today's standards, it's very unique.
Yeah, it definitely had a James Gang feel to it. I even thought, old Foghat.
Yeah, not the hit, but the off the beaten path Foghat.
Go listen. If you have never listened to the Foghat live album, it's just called Live. Ooh. Go listen to that. It is amazing.
No, I haven't.
It is so good.
Back in the days of live albums just kicking. Was it mid-late 70s?
Mid.
Yeah, all those
70s.
albums.
It was huge at the time.
It was kind of the Frampton Kiss.
Exactly right.
I'm sorry, did I say Kiss?
You did. You can't say it that way.
Kiss! There's your Kiss reference.
You know what? We should drop in Daryl saying it.
Oh, yeah, he did a good job.
We'll drop that in right here.
You got that wrong, honey. It's not Kiss. It's Kiss!
So that's the new standard. We got to beat that standard.
Yeah. Double barrel Daryl. Taking on some Kiss.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I dig this band. I do not have their full length. I just have this single, so I'm going to check out the full length at some point in time. But if you dig that, like I said, they're going to be in the U.S. June, July, Europe in May. Check them out. All right, moving on. Next, a band that comes to us from the one, the only, Captain Content.
Captain Content!
Ooh, really?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes, you sent this to me.
Haven't heard from him in a minute.
Yeah, we haven't heard from Captain Content in a while. Yes, you sent this band to me. This is a Denver, Colorado band that dips into not only the 70s, but even a little further back into the 60s. A la the Doors and the Stones.
Oh, yeah.
And you sent this to me. The band is called The Velvet Daydream.
I just like the name, too.
It is great. And they take this classic retro thing, like the full Monty. Like they
come out naked?
They're dressing the part.
Okay.
They look the part. So formed in 2023, straight out of high school. They completely commit to the old ways.
Hang on.
Out of high school, these guys are playing this music, and they're recording to analog tape. They're using vintage instruments. They're dressing in their finest bell bottoms and velvet and leather. I mean, these kids got it going on, man. It's awesome. How cool is that? They can't even drink yet.
Well, I forgot to tell you. So Saturday night was speaking of kids, for the past few years, I've had a high school art exhibit at my house. And so for the kids of our local high school, they have a really good art program, and they didn't really have a chance to have an art gallery experience. And so I open up my home, we move all the furniture, we hang up art from the senior class, and all the parents come, their friends come. And it's a big deal. There's a couple of hundred people come through there, and they were all very polite, very well behaved, but they would come up to me kind of one by one and thank me for opening my house. And every single one, especially the girl, I think it was all girls, maybe one guy, and they were like, Mr. Harrison, it was so good. It was so, and I would count, and I was trying my best not to crack up laughing, because they would just start off with Mr. Harrison, and I'm like, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it was so good, and you're so amazing. For your house is so beautiful, and it's
drawn out. So
and then there's the stutter. It's so wonderful. Like, all right, Mel, tell us. Like, there's got to be a study of this Gen Z stutter. I don't know if their high school is Gen Z anymore. Whatever the next Gen Alpha.
I think they're still,
or Gen Alpha.
I'm not sure.
I don't know. Whatever the kids.
The kids these days.
Like, so you can't say more than 2.
Did you hear a lot of likes as well?
Oh God, yeah. It's like this, and it's like
so,
this art. It like says a lot about like my childhood and like this. But the art was damn good. So
I saw the picture you took of it. Looked like a house that had, I don't know if it was a wasp's nest or something.
It was a termite house.
Oh, a termite house.
A termite mound. You can refer to as a termite house, but then there was an actual house built around it.
That's really cool.
It was. That was my favorite piece. If I had a place to put it, I would have bought it, but I didn't have anywhere to put it.
Our house is a very, very, very fine house.
Yes.
I would have used our house in the middle of the street.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. Well, in the 5 seconds that I looked at my phone to post that was the first one that came up. But okay. Yours was better. I like that song better.
All right. Well, back to this band you sent me, the Velvet Daydreams. All 4 members in this band sing, which is pretty cool. That reminds me of a band.
All 4 members.
All 4 members sing.
We had 4 members.
We did. We didn't all sing. No, that's not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the Beat. No, not them.
No, Ringo only sang once.
Yeah. Kiss. says a second kiss connection with K. Yeah, all four of these guys sing.
Shock me!
Make me feel better.
And he couldn't even do that at the time we saw him at Phillips Arena.
No,
Paul had to elbow him off the mic because he couldn't even remember
the 2000,
words.
Man, but yeah.
Oh, 2000. Okay, I forgot the song, but yeah.
He couldn't sing the cover of Rolling Stones.
He was butchering that. This is 2000 this is
2000.
2000, yeah, 2000 man, yeah. So we got to see old Ace, drunk Ace on stage.
The red Dixie cup.
Yeah.
On stage.
On stage, drunk off his ass.
Had a little sit. For a little bit.
No, sit down, drink out of a Dixie cup in the middle of the concert.
That was interesting. Well, back to these guys.
Yeah.
Velvet Daydream. So the drummer also plays piano. So these guys are, they're pretty talented.
They got skill.
Young dudes. They just released their second full length. They didn't waste any time. Second full length already. They only formed in 2023. And they're playing shows throughout the U.S. this summer. I've seen them also hitting the socials pretty hard. So I think they're doing their same, the band feel kind of thing.
You got
just
to.
hitting people.
I mean, that's the way you got to do it these days.
And they're doing the right thing because they're hitting our demographic, which is the people who are going to appreciate them the most.
The people that have the most money.
Well, and appreciate this music.
Both. They appreciate it and they can afford it.
Yes, absolutely. So let's hear the Velvet Daydream. I just went out and grabbed their single. It was on their website for free, so I grabbed it. It's called Love. This came out in 2025.
Freaking insane. You have to look to make sure you didn't press the wrong track. You're like, wait, did I just pull up some doors or whatever?
It sounds like Jim Morrison jamming with Jefferson Airplane.
Yeah, bigger band. He's less drunk.
I mean, it's astounding. They also sound a little bit like The Damned because The Damned sort of do that same sort of thing, but a little less punk than the band The Damned. But wow, the Velvet Daydream.
Yeah.
I mean,
once again, very different than if everybody's kind of chasing trends. They went way off the beaten path.
They went further than anybody else.
How many high school kids or recent high school graduates are going after the Doors kind of area?
And I said earlier they can't drink. They actually can this year. I think they're legal now.
I salute you with a beer.
Yeah. Wow. And I just want to say, as I was listening to this song, which is a very trippy kind of, if 70s, it would be early 70.
Yeah.
It's more like 68, 69 sounding. But I'm looking at the room. We got the lights going on. I got the tie-dye over here with the dog just sleeping on the star bed. It was very fitting. I felt the zone. I was in the zone because I can just feel the
As soon as I get some actual listening or playing equipment, we can have a listening party.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
That's what I was kind of the vibe I was going for. Let's sit down. Everybody has headphones. We just listen.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
Extracurricular activities going on.
Know what I mean? Nudge, know what I mean? Say no more.
So 2 albums out. So go check this band out if you like them.
I like them.
I don't even know what else to say. It definitely sounds like a band that's just looking towards 1970. Oh, I can't wait till 1970 hits us. Crazy.
Let me tell you, it's all downhill from there.
Oh, the world's going to end.
Just stick around that area.
Okay, so for our next track, we have to thank Decibel Geek. So the Decibel
Thank you.
podcast, Aaron and Chris, they played this band maybe a year ago. It's a Nashville band, and they featured a song on one of their past Radio Sucks radio shows, and I really dug them. I was going to play them last time we did one of these episodes.
But we have to wait a year after they play them, though. There's like a moratorium.
That's right. I didn't want to get sued.
Cooling off
We
period.
had to wait.
Yeah.
So now we can play them. The name of this band is Ace Monroe. And they're from Nashville. Now, their music is often described as sleek and unapologetic, and they're heavily influenced by the Rolling Stones, Aerosmith, the Black Crowes, and a little band called Kiss.
If his name is Ace McGillicuddy.
Exactly.
What was his other name?
Ace Monroe.
Monroe, yes.
Yeah.
I forgot it already.
Yeah. Third Kiss connection.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get another one.
Yeah. Let's work hard on that.
So they've released 2 albums, with the latest one last year. They released a couple of singles this year, so they are moving all the time. They're playing a lot of shows in Nashville and around the area. And they've also shared bills with the band Feel, a band called The Retrograde. We'll have to save them for next time on the Retro Relapse.
Regurgitation.
Let's play The Retrograde. They've also played with a band called Red Voodoo, which I consider them more, not Nowalker, I consider them more like a hair band.
Okay.
But they're a cool band too. Bands are all listed as Nowalker bands, but I would argue Red Voodoo. And they were also featured this week, as we're recording this, on the Creed cruise. So again, it's just wrapping up. Just wrapped up yesterday, I believe, as we're recording this.
Love that.
I don't know why Creed would take out a bunch of new wave of classic rock bands, but it's pretty cool that they did. So they had the band Feel, they had this band Ace Monroe.
Because if you haven't noticed, there's no more classic rock bands.
I guess that's
left.
it. I guess that's it.
That's what you get.
Dying out. They've expired. But my God,
expiration date,
the future is bright.
Yes,
That's what I'm telling you today.
Okay.
The future is bright.
Okay.
We've got some good
I have to wear
bands.
shades.
Yes, exactly right. Ace Monroe are currently in the middle of a North American tour through the summer of 2026, so you can go check them out. And this is another band that Eddie Trunk praises. I think that's part of the reason they made it to the Creed things, because Eddie was
some connections. Oh,
he was
the organizer.
What do you call it? The MC of the whole cruise.
Okay.
And so he said this band is a real living, breathing rock band that plays live with lots of swagger. They don't use any tracks.
And we saw
Amen.
How much we don't like that a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it's just not cool.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Have as many tracks as you want on the recording, but live?
I'm okay with keyboards. If you don't have a keyboard, I'm okay with that.
That's where you draw the line?
But that's my line.
Okay.
So let's hear from Ace Monroe. I'm going to play something from last year. This is a single that they put out. It's called If You're Gonna Swing. Actually, no, it came out in 24. But I bought it last year. So this is old.
If you're going to swing, wear protection.
If you're going to swing. That's right. Watch where you put things.
Exactly. Keep your head on a swivel.
All right. Here we go.
Those aren't pillows.
I've been beat, but still never falling down.
that sounded familiar, but it also sounded familiar. So I don't know if it's familiar because I've heard that song, or it just sounds like some really good songs that I've heard in the past. It had swagger to it. It had almost a little bit of a boogie woogie feel to it, like when the Stones would have kind of a southern twang to them, even though they were nowhere near from the South, maybe South England. But
right.
So all those,
they were mimicking their blues artists that they loved.
That's what this had. That vibe. I bet they'll go over big in Nashville because it's kind of just a little bit to
just
not country, a nod
country
to
twang,
it. Twang to it.
Twang
Yeah,
is what I'm trying to say.
But yeah, that's what white people used to dance to.
Oh, you did not say that?
I think they sound like a young Black Crowes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
His voice even sounds very Chris Robinson to me. Dig this band.
That's
love
fun.
that they're doing better. I mean, they've been playing the Nashville circuit for a bit, and glad to see they're getting out of that and playing nationally now. Very, very cool. Ace Monroe, thank you, Decibel Geek, for turning us on to that.
Gracias.
Okay, next selection comes directly from a listener. He sent this to me. We've never played this band. We've talked about them every time we've done. This is our 6th episode in the series of Retro Relapse Regurgitated Revival. And we've talked about this band, but we've never played them. And Paul Cole Wheat, he sent me a video of this band playing this cover that we're going to play. And I was like, damn, that is good.
He's got some heavy selections. When he sends over something, I know it's going to be heavy.
Yeah. This is not heavy, but it's just a damn good version of a Bad Company song that I'm just going to have to play it. So not super obscure, but I wanted to play them at least once on this series because they definitely represent the movement. They're kind of leading the movement and have been for a couple of years. It's an LA band formed in 2017. They're called Dirty Honey.
Oh, yeah.
And they've been releasing albums and EPs since 2019. They've sort of helped spearhead this whole thing that's going on, and they've gotten a lot of attention over the last couple of years. They have 2 full lengths. The 3rd one's on the way. They're actually making a new album right now.
They do well opening for Blackberry Smoke, too. I think they'd be a good...
I think they did.
They did?
Yeah, I
was going to say, they look like a good pair for them.
And they've been paired with hair bands. They've been paired with anything that's rock. They've been paired with it.
Yeah.
So they've done really well. They've toured constantly since they formed. They've opened for Guns N' Roses. They've opened for The Who. They've opened for Slash. I mean, they've done well. And they're an independent band still. They're doing it on their own. Pretty amazing. So as with all the other bands we've played today, every single one of them, these guys are also all about recording analog. They don't use tracks, no accompaniment live. They're a true rock and roll band, and I think that's really cool. And they were also featured on the Creed cruise, which just wrapped up. 3 bands today, all on the Creed cruise.
That might not have been a bad cruise to go on.
It might have been a pretty cool cruise, actually.
As long as it didn't go to Jamaica.
Hey, man!
Well, you just don't get off. You stay on the boat.
Stay on the boat.
Stay on the boat. Drink all day.
I'm okay with that. It's basically what we did.
I want to go on a boat right now. It sounds good.
I'm on a boat. On a boat.
Oh, shit! Get your towels ready. It's about to go down. Everybody in the place hit the fucking deck. But stay on your motherfucking toes. We running this. Let's go. I'm on a boat. We're long, wide open. I'm on a boat. We're long, wide open. Everybody look at me, cause I'm sailing on a boat. We're long, wide open. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Take a good hard look at the motherfucking boat.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Do we know somebody with a boat?
We don't.
Because I'm not buying one.
No. Well, we know of a pirate ship.
Oh, yeah.
You are going to be on that.
I'm going to be on that this weekend, yeah.
Don't get sick.
No. Did I tell you I did one time?
You got seasick on the pirate boat?
Yeah, we were in the middle of the desert, and we'd stopped for a while waiting on some, I don't know why we'd stopped, but people started rocking the boat back and forth, having a lot of fun. And they did it for like, they did it for like 10 minutes, like kept going. I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, you get a little bit of a headache. And I know, because I've gotten seasick a lot of times, so started to get a little bit of headache, and it was already hot, but you kind of get a little hotter. And I realized what was happening. I'm like, motherfucker. And so I just step off. I just step off the boat and I'm standing there going, you assholes, I'm seasick in the middle of the desert. Stop it. Stop rocking the boat.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how bad it is. So it was that believable that your brain just tells you, yeah, you're on a boat. Now you're seasick, asshole, and you're in the middle of the desert.
Wow. Well, let's get some Dirty Honey going here. So last year, there was a tribute album that came out that Blackberry Smoke was on. And the tribute album was called Can't Get Enough, a tribute to Bad Company. Dirty Honey is also on it.
Okay.
And they do a badass version of Rocksteady. Go watch the video, too, because it's pretty cool. But here we go.
And yet another song that used to be steady rotation on classic rock stations. You don't hear it anymore.
No, you
That's
never
the
hear
first
that
time
one.
I've heard that in years. And it used to be
Such a
every
good
day.
song. I never appreciated Bad Company back in the day, and recently, probably the last 10 years, I've really gotten into those first couple of albums.
Yeah.
Paul Rogers is such a good singer.
I hate to say it, but I think he's done.
He is. Yeah, he's got some issues.
Yeah, but he kept that career going though.
So many vocalists.
Different bands and everything.
So many vocalists, even in the classic rock era, cited Freddie Mercury loved Paul Rogers.
Yeah.
And so many bands cite him as a major influence on vocals. He was a powerhouse. Even the stuff he did, more recent years with Queen and some of the other, he still had the voice. Wasn't quite as strong, but my God.
But like I said, he dragged that
sound.
much longer than a lot of vocalists were able to drag their careers.
Yeah, totally. Much better than another Paul. Held it longer than another Paul.
Yeah. There's McCartney.
No, well, he's not sounding great either.
No, he's not either.
He's a lot older.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking of
Stanley.
Yes, another Kiss connection. I got the fourth one in.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
Make sure.
There you go.
I was keeping notes.
And thank you to another Paul Cole-Wheat. Thank you for sharing that with me and kicking me in the ass to play some Dirty Honey.
Yes.
So
that's odd that it came from Paul. As many times as I've talked about them, and I'm pretty sure I haven't sent them to you. I know I've sent them to you at least once.
Dirty Honey?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe it's just too
obvious.
We've
talked about them.
Yeah, we've talked about that's what it is.
They're doing pretty well.
But when Paul sends you a message, you got to listen to it.
Yeah, exactly right, man. Okay, so we started the show with LEADFEATHER, and I really dig that band. Mm-hmm. And I mentioned that they are playing in May with a band called AK and the Red Kites. So let's hear them as our final song tonight. This is a UK power trio that blends retro vibes and heavy blues. And AK is Andrew Knightley. He's the guitarist, he's the singer, he's the front man. And the Red Kites are Rob Hoey on bass and Ash Sims on drums. So another power trio. Love my power trios. Yeah. And this is not Andrew's only gig. Last year in January, he joined a band who we've represented before. And actually, they're represented on the banner right there, the Dust Coda.
Oh, I got it right on the
You got it right. You pointed right at
it.
How'd you do that?
See, we're like that. We're symbiotic.
He is the new lead singer for the Dust Coda. And we haven't heard them with him yet. They're in the midst of recording right now, but he's got two bands. So this guy's busy.
Job security.
Mm-hmm. Now, the Dust Coda, we played them on a Glam Metal New Growth episode, 187, if we want to go check that out. But I guess they could be considered Walker as well, but this band definitely, you mentioned first song was a little swampy.
Yeah.
AK and the Red Kites, definitely swampy. We may be hearing from them again.
It's going to be, let's see, what are we in? May, June, 3 months.
We might hear them again.
We got about 3 months to go.
Yeah. They mix 70s and some 90s because this guy's voice is a little Cornelish.
Oh.
And it's pretty cool. They have a heavy dose of swampiness, which I'm digging. They released an EP last year that will be releasing their debut album on May 8th, coming up May 8th. And they have lots of UK shows. I don't see that they're playing anywhere else, but he's recording with Dust Coda as well. So he's a busy guy. I don't think he's going to be able to travel overseas yet. But let's check out AK and the Red Kites from their album that came out, an EP that came out in 2024. It's called Proverbial Storm. I'm going to play the song Stronger.
I ain't that
That was a great preview of what's coming. It's coming.
I think
Summer's coming.
That is definitely Reverend Eugene Williams approved that song.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Got in your soul, that one.
Passed the plate twice on that one.
Did you dig it?
I dug it.
Yeah. Are you feeling better about the state of rock and roll?
Yeah. I'm not old man yelling at the clouds anymore. Okay,
I don't think it's
young
dead.
bands out there.
I don't think it's dead. I think there's a bunch of new bands that you got to open your ears to.
You know what I'm hoping, though, with all these young bands coming around? Tickets will be cheaper because we don't have to
hopefully
go to the big arenas. We can go to these small clubs.
Yeah.
For like $50 maybe.
Less than that, hopefully.
Really?
Yeah, I'm hoping less than that.
Well, by the time you pay for parking and everything, you know.
Well, that's true. That's true. But yeah, man, there's a bunch of bands out here that are kicking ass, and they're not all touring our area.
Right.
Not all of these bands are from the US.
Yeah, because we live in this small town that, not much happens around here.
Yeah, we only have
6 million people,
7 million.
What are we at this? When you and I moved to Atlanta?
It's 4.
4 million people.
Yeah,
we
doubled
have
almost
2.5, 3, almost 3 million more people now. And so when we bitch about traffic, there's a reason.
You're right.
3 million people are here. God. Yeah. So we're growing. But yeah, it sucks that we're not considered a major market.
Well, it's interesting. I mean, when I look at all of these bands, a lot of times I'll see Charlotte, I'll see all around us, but very rarely do I see Atlanta. And I think it's because we don't have a lot of rock venues left.
No, that's true.
And we also don't have a big rock presence.
No, not anymore.
No.
We did. In the 90s we did.
I mean, a band would rather play Nashville. They'd rather play Charlotte.
That's weird when Nashville has got a bigger rock presence than Atlanta.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we're a hip hop town now.
Yeah, that's true. That does, kind of take over everything.
That's all I hear when I'm sitting in that traffic.
Yeah.
That's all I hear is.
No, actually, what you hear is the license plate rattling. They're hearing the boom. You're just hearing the.
This is true.
Yeah,
this is true. All right, we'll get off our old man soapbox.
Yeah, there's clouds.
You good? Anything else this week? Is there anything we need to resolve for next week?
No, God.
I took care of your comment last week.
Yeah,
I took your comment card. I read it, and I took care of it.
Okay, good. Was it in the suggestion box?
It was in the box.
In the box. Good. I'm glad you checked the suggestion box.
Yeah. I found out a gum wrapper in there.
Sorry.
Well.
I might have put that in there too. Yeah. But yeah.
And a condom. Use condom.
Not mine.
Ew.
Yeah. Definitely not mine. That was from a party, I guess.
Yeah. You don't use those.
No. There may be some little Roberts running around. I don't know. Maybe not. I would have heard by now.
All right. Well, on that note, we'll just get out of here. Until next time, people.
See ya.
Later.
I can't believe it. It's a double rainbow. A double rainbow with all those colors. Holy cow. Hey, it's a double rainbow.